Welcome, everybody. I'm just a guy sitting in front of my camera asking for you guys to give me just another chance. Welcome, show number 4. Show number 4. I'm John Camo. Some of you might know me by my Twitter name, Dixie Normus. Tonight we have a fun show for you tonight. You guys, if you watch the opening, you've seen that ugly mug that I kind of teased, and that's none other than Eric. I call him Eric DiGirolamo. Just don't call him ED. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to head to the fridge, grab your Pricks and Cider, pull up a chair, call, text, do whatever you want to all the cronks out there. Tell them that we're on, right? And let's start this show. All right. First off, let's bring on Eric. Eric, what's going on?
Hey, John, how you doing, buddy?
Just
to correct the record on my last name, it's DiGirolamo. DiGirolamo.
Dude, I got fake teeth. I can't say that. All right, so it's Eric D.
Sooner or later, we'll figure it out.
I had to pick.
Eric D's good.
I had to pick the guy with the hardest name to pronounce as my co-host. Okay, I mean it's either Como or Como. I mean it's Eric, DiGirolamo, Digi. What was your nickname in school?
Digi.
All right, it's Digi. All right. So, anyways, might as well get right into it. What happened this weekend?
So on Friday and today, we spent some time at the Pappas Rehab Center, the hospital for the kids, and stood out for a couple of hours, as well as a couple of hours at the Canton PD. Great turnouts. Weather's been awesome, and I'll tell you, when we're up at the Pappas, everybody's got a big smile driving by. A lot of horns, a lot of waving, biggest thing is, everybody's got thumbs up over there. And at Canton PD, we get a lot of that too. There's just, a little bit of dissent or some thumbs down, or,
you're gonna have it. You're gonna have it, Eric.
Which is gonna happen. And we get it. No big deal.
Yeah.
But there's, a big kind of announcement or update on the Pappas. There is a big standout tomorrow. It's a Save Pappas informational picket. Starts tomorrow at 11 a.m., finishes at 4:30. And I know the next day, and I'm not sure the exact time on the next day, I think it's 10 a.m., but they'll be at I believe, the State House.
Okay, cool. State House. Well, there's a tie-in. There's a tie-in to the show with the State House. I just want to throw this out there, everybody. Listen, it's our 4th show, right? I'm still working out the kinks. I hope our volume is okay. I watched last week's show, and I was disappointed. My mic was through the roof. We couldn't hear. In my mind, I was like, you guys were down here, and I was up here. So if you guys are watching the show, and if my mic's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down a little. Or if you can't hear us, we'll turn it up a little bit. But, that being said, so speaking of the State House, tonight we got a special guest who she's been making waves both online and in some headlines. She's the host of a brand new YouTube show called ESTEY. Two times. Double nice. She's recently was a guest of Richie Chainlink Schiffer, spotted dining with Karen Reed. And she was featured in the Canton Chronicle, exposing some eyebrow-raising moves by the Canton Police Department. I say petty. Some other people, I know Sean the Gulf thinks it's no big deal. And, we had it's probably one of our real only disagreements we've had as of recent. So we're going to bring on ESTEY. And we're going to see what's going on in her life and what's on with her new show. ESTEY, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you great.
Hi.
Hi, ESTEY. Hello from Northern Ireland.
Hi, boys.
We have gone international. I just want to let you know, Northern Ireland is
Northern
watching this.
Ireland.
Oh,
I
wow.
have no idea if that
Esty
was the
has
right
accents.
accent. I know. I don't. I don't.
Yeah, yeah. So Esty, so basically, how we Eric and I, when we came up with this, I wanted to bring people on and hear their stories. I didn't want to get like, we want to talk about Canton issues and some Karen Reed things, but we didn't want to get like always deep. So of course, when you're talking about fun, we're talking about Esty because we're always seeing you dance and everything. And I wanted to know, I wanted to get to know you, and you have a new show. So before we talk about the show, why don't you tell us, how did you get involved in the movement?
Oh, like many in the area, I heard on the news about Karen's accident, or the unfortunate what they thought was an accident at first. That's how the news played it off. Until on social media, I heard about Turtle Boy,
Yep.
and he made the
Esty,
scene.
sorry, Esty, I hate to
Can you
do
hear
this.
me?
Can you turn it down a tiny bit for the people because there's a little clicking, just a little bit.
The volume?
Yeah, on your mic.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
that's all right. There you go.
Hold please.
All right.
Settings, audio.
There you go. Turn it down a tiny bit.
I'm a newbie too, guys.
Yeah, I know. But I'd rather us do this now.
Wow, that
Then
must have been
later
painful.
on.
I'm sorry, everyone. Ooh,
No. Okay. Once you're back, well, yeah,
was I
hope.
screaming in everyone's ears?
Yeah, I think that's fine. That's much better.
yeah. Okay. There you go.
So then, yes, the how long to die in the cold, and I said, "Wait a second." So then, yeah, I wanted to hear more about it and watch the videos, and then was that this was happening like down the street from me, and needed to know more and needed to speak up about it. I mean, I'm a housewife, as they would say. So I have always been into true crime. And so when doing the dishes, when, just doing whatever I need to be doing around the house, I have the earbuds in. And so I'm listening to things and just listening to Turtle Boy and then Microdot's videos, just sucking that all in and ingesting it. I was like, infuriated and knew I needed to do something, say something, tell people, get involved. And then it just took off from there. And then in between everything, I've met amazing people that shared this same passion. And thank you. Cute dog too. And it's I mean, from tragedy, you have this other beautiful thing, which is a community that also has the same passion, and you're all working together with this, and you all have the same goal. And what's better than that? It's an unfortunate situation, but we're doing what we can, and then we're also it's bringing these same people together for other
Mhm.
causes. Which
How did
is
the state house
I
come
love
about?
you, Michelle Littlefield. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
How did the state? I love Michelle Littlefield. I hope that maybe she'll give us a chance. Let her on the show too. How did the state house come about?
Well, I am in the heart of Boston.
Hmm.
I know that there's many protests, many standouts that happen for any causes in Massachusetts. That's usually like the hot spot. And I
Hmm.
knew if I was to get people's attention, and get the word out of Karen's innocence, that's the place I need to go to. And I didn't even feel the need to gather people or anything. I said, I'm obnoxious enough as it is by myself. I know how
No, as
to
obnoxious
get
as
people.
me.
I know. Well, I sometimes can be out there, and I was willing to do that. I was willing to do anything to make people do a double take, like what's that? And and it just took off from there. And I followed
Mhm.
other people's leads too, like hearing about people doing solo standouts and that it's a thing, and there's no shame in it at all. And people will be like, well, where's all your friends and standouts? Like, oh, really? That okay? Hearing you say that, I'm gonna bust out a dance now too. Wait till you see. You think just holding
Yep.
out a sign? I'll even do it. I'll
And
double
and
down.
the dance comes from
The
the
dance
dance
comes.
part comes from where
The music.
are you? Yeah. Well, you went to school. Did you go to school
Oh
in
yes,
the area for
yes.
this?
Yes, I have a bachelor's degree in dance. Yeah, I bet you
From
didn't think that that was a thing. From
from
Dean
my
College.
stepdaughter went there. So yes.
Yes, the great Dean
Yeah.
College.
The Bulldogs. Yeah.
It's a great community college, and it's a great town, the town of Franklin.
Mhm.
So if anybody's looking for a great like education with a community of people, it's definitely Dean College.
Hey,
But
that ad wasn't approved. No.
you should have sent me a
So,
list beforehand.
um, well, so I think the first time I met you was the Halloween parade in Canton.
Yep.
Correct?
Yep.
When you and Boozy and Neil Kelleher and there's two others that I apologize if you're watching right now. I'm sorry. I love the fact that you came and walked with us and we quacked our way all the way down Washington Street. Why don't you give us how your experience was on that Halloween parade?
Me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Eric.
I got
Eric
lost
wouldn't.
in looking at things. My
Okay.
experience, it was beautiful. Like, it was a beautiful day. There was kids with smiles on their faces and parents enjoying the time. And it was just a great community event. And I actually was even saying to Boozy, I was like, I miss this type of thing. Like, because I'm in the city. We don't do parades like this. I mean, we have the St. Patrick's Day parade. We have, parades when we win things with duck boats and stuff, but
Championships and
you
duck
don't get
boats.
the energy of you don't get the energy of like families and shutting down a street and just feeling safe walking down the street with kids in their Halloween costumes. And I was sucking it all in again, and the energy.
Funny you say that. Growing up in Canton, that was the norm for everything. The Memorial Day parade, the Halloween parades, the block party, the 4th of July up at the high school. I mean, they didn't have a problem. I mean, I get it. Things have changed. More people live in the towns now. You can't just the road races. For the longest time, there were two big road races in town. The 4th of July, it was a pancake, all you can eat. I remember winning my age bracket. I was 8 years old. I won because I was the only one 8 and under. But I just had to finish. But yeah, they would shut all the streets down, and then you'd finish at the high school and have as many pancakes as you could eat. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I had that growing up too, but it's now that I'm here in the city, so it was great. There was nothing negative at all. I mean, we had Rafferty behind us.
We did.
She asked us to stay at the back, and we listened. We followed all of the things that she asked us to do, and we didn't want to cause any trouble at all. And
we just wanted to walk in the parade. We weren't making a demonstration. We weren't protesting. We just wanted to walk in the parade dressed as ducks. And apparently they had an issue with it. They didn't tell us not to. They tried to persuade us not to because they were afraid of, if I put it out there to people, well, what happens if someone shows up as a red Solo cup? And what happens if someone shows up as a leaf blower? And well, it's Halloween, people. That's what happens. You know what I mean?
Right.
It is what it is. You know? But
Yeah.
John,
so
John,
afraid.
the kids during the parade love the ducks.
Of course
They
they did.
They are asking to take pictures with us and everything.
Yeah.
Like some of the kids wanted to walk with us instead of being with their parents, and we're like, oh, you probably should go with your mom and dad.
Yeah, yeah, I know. There was
But
one kid that just didn't. He just was infatuated with us the whole time, and they're like,
yeah.
yeah. The parents were apologizing, like, "Come over here, stay away from the ducks." You
Yeah.
know,
But my
that big one's
favorite
gonna
moment,
poop on you.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
My favorite moment was when we were, I think it was maybe halfway through the parade, and we had another person who was dressed up in a
Yep.
huge blow up costume,
Yeah,
but she was
and she
running
was.
late.
Yep.
And all of a sudden we're like, guys, we hear guys. We turn around and she's in it, waddling, running. But then
As fast as she
all of a
could
sudden
by
you just have
herself.
yes, you have this
Yeah.
picture of
It's like
police
Baby Huey.
vehicles.
It
Yeah.
was like Baby Huey trying to catch the crowd. It was like way
And
in the back.
police vehicles coming up slowly behind her as she's waddling. And we're just picturing it like they're chasing her and she's running. It was a moment that
Yeah.
yes. When I think of parade, I just think of that moment. And I was like, I just wish someone had recorded it. But
Yeah.
all in
Well-
all, it was beautiful.
Funny you say moment. I got some breaking news, folks. Talking about movement, maybe I guess movement. Folks, tomorrow Gary Titus is getting a colonoscopy. Just want to let you know that tonight's his prep night, and he's prepping with Gatorade and Dukalax in preparation for the big day tomorrow. So, Gary, we hope everything. Hey, bottoms up, Gary. Bottoms up. I hope it all goes well. All right, just listen.
I needed that
when the
information.
news
I needed that. Thank you.
when the news breaks,
Gary.
the news breaks.
We need to let Gary know that he's going to be careful as soon as he hits sends. The Canton Chronicle is on it.
Yeah,
You put it out there.
I'm telling you.
Put it out there.
When the news breaks, we report it. All right, just like his bowels. But okay, back to ESTEY. ESTEY. So the other thing we noticed in Canton that you've done is you've done some standouts in front of the police station with Eric.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have been outside the police station.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I was at one during the summer. That one, that big one where Mazza was there and the Young Jerks was there. And that's when Rich was first introduced as well.
Okay.
Well, not introduced. He was telling a story on the Young Jerks and all the duck stuff. But yes, so the last one that I was at, naturally, like when a girl drinks a lot of coffee and things and has a small bladder, she needs to use the restroom. So, I'm at a standout and I figured we're at a police station. It's a, public facilities for the people, for the citizens, and they pay taxes. So I should be able to use the bathroom. And I went in to ask and was told no, that I couldn't, that it was closed. And he didn't give me any more information than that. I asked, closed for repairs, closed for, that's all the information I need to give to you, ma'am.
Right, and they turned and walked away. We saw that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so then I was on Resistant to Silent stream at the same time. So the chat was very concerned for me, which I very much
Great.
appreciated. So they
They're
called
awesome.
in. Yes. The
Shout
chats
out
were
to Resistance to Silence. Hello, guys. I hope you guys are watching.
Yes.
Hi,
If not,
Tracy and
somebody
Dana.
tell them.
Love them, Tracy and
Tracy-
Dana. They're
If
amazing.
not, somebody tell Trace and Dana we were talking about them.
Yes. Shout out
Mhm.
to them. They're amazing. They've
Mhm.
been amazing too. Whenever I want to just pop on live with them, they always say anytime. And yes, amazing.
Sweet people. Sweet people.
They are. They definitely are.
Yep.
So yes, the chat called the Canton Police Department and asked if their bathrooms were open because they had a friend that really needed to use the bathroom outside. And they said, yeah, I don't know why she was turned away. Of course, come back in. So I was so excited. I was like, yay, let's go. So we went back in and the guy doubled down. No, ma'am, like I told you before, the restroom
Must have been a recorded line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was was like a robot just answering it. But yeah, I was told no again, and that he had nothing else to say to me, and that really rubbed me the wrong way. So I asked where Rafferty was. I was ignored, and then I just asked them, "Where are the videos?" And crickets. But as I left with my tail between my legs,
they're in the bathroom.
that's
Yeah.
where they are.
That's where they were
why
hiding
they're
them. That's
hiding
why
in
they
the
had to lock them up.
bathrooms. The videos are
Absolutely.
hidden in the bathrooms.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, I was reiterating as I was walking out, like, we know you have the videos. You're hiding the videos where it's evidence needed for Karen's trial, and that was that. But it was
Esty,
recorded.
if you're in a pickle and you're up near the station, if you go straight down Pleasant Street, for maybe a block or so, on your left hand side is the Earl Newhouse. If you go down into the Earl Newhouse, they have porta potties down there, so you could use them. But it's winter time; you're probably going to get your car stuck down there. So it's a 50-50.
You got to be careful down there. I
you
was
gotta
stuck
be
for
careful
about
down
20
there.
minutes the other day.
But there's a porta potty down there.
There's ice there and everything. Well,
It's
maybe
2
someone
inches
does need
thick.
to pee.
Yeah.
They just pee all over the ice then, okay?
Esty, here, I have a question that wasn't even my question. It's right here. Let's pull it up. You had a White House standout?
Yes.
Wow.
That's all
Well,
on.
well done.
Thank you. That's also
Look at
on
that.
Resistant to Silence. Again, I just text Dana quickly out of the blue and was like, I'm in DC right now. Like, can I go on your live? Like, I was going to just do it by myself without like any live or anything. And he said, of course, again. So he threw me a link. I went live on my phone and I stood out at the White House. It was actually the back of the White House. Someone corrected me on that when I made a post. I was like, I stood out in front of the White House, but it was the back. But that's where it is.
You were
open
in the
public for
neighborhood.
them. Yes, I was. I was in the neighborhood. Well, I have family in Northern Virginia, so we wanted to go into DC for the day, and I said, family, I've got very important things that I need to do, so you're gonna have to give me like 2 hours on my own. You can join me if you want, but I need to get this done. So
That's
I
awesome.
went and Liz watched it. Yeah. No, it was great. There were so many tourists, people asking, people taking pictures. Like I said, the live is up on Resistant to Silence if you want to watch it.
Esty,
So
when was that?
that was right during Christmas break.
Okay. How was the weather down there? Because I know
So
they've been getting a lot of snow.
yeah, but that day was beautiful. Like, I took my jacket off and everything. The sun was like just beaming right in my direction. They still had the Christmas tree up.
Do you bring your boombox with you?
No.
Okay, just wondering.
We were wondering if you were dancing at the White House.
I know. And no, but they were playing music though too near the Christmas tree, and I started just dancing. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm just me, and I'm weird,
Yeah.
and I love it because I'm not boring. Better to
No,
be weird than
no.
boring.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
watched me. Thank you. Yeah. It was great to have you guys in the chat too, just to like, I didn't feel alone. Even if I did feel alone, it doesn't matter to me. I just talk to anybody anyways. But yes, we do. We dance.
Boozy. Boozy's another one that she, you gotta go to her channels. Boozy dances a lot.
I love her.
FYI, she's a
I first
Swiftie,
met her.
so you got to take it for what it's worth. Sometimes there's some Taylor Swift stuff in there, but she does have great content. You can go to Boozy Beauty on TikTok, and I think she's going to be starting a YouTube channel also. And we're going to get to your channel in a minute. So you had you were a +1 for a dinner the other day.
Yes.
Would you like to
What dinner
tell
was
us?
that?
What was the special occasion?
Okay, so it was the I believe it was the second giveaway of dinners with Karen. And there was 2 winners. So Rich, our Duck King, and
Chainlink Schiffer.
yes, and I'm representing with his T-shirt.
Nice.
Yes, yes. And so he won, and then another beautiful lady who resided in Canton growing up, but no longer does. My husband was into, and I love your husband.
You're supposed to be telling the stories.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm reading. I don't want to miss things.
Oh no, I'm teasing.
So
You
yeah,
can do anything you want on this show. This is a safe haven show.
Cool.
Right.
Love it.
As I open a Pricks Insider.
Yes, as I look what I purposefully did too. I put my cup in a solo cup because we're hanging tonight.
Yeah.
All right.
So back to Richie Schiffer.
Yeah. I was having a really bad week. Like I haven't felt that much mental anguish, in so very long.
What,
Something
the kids'
happened
sandwiches you weren't coming out right, or what was?
Yeah, those damn sandwiches.
You
It
didn't
was
cut
just
the crust off. You didn't cut the crust off.
trying to make it into an Elmo, and like it just it didn't work. Twitter, X, it got real bad. There was a person that says that they are free Karen Reed, decided to go at me very, very hard. And that's the thing that really messed me up, is the fact that I thought at first, I was like, oh, you're an anti, like, just dealing with the stuff that I always deal with anyways, for being speaking about Karen's innocence. And they just was like, no, I believe Karen is innocent too. And I'm like, that like knocked me off my feet. Like I wasn't prepared for that. And thinking that it's like someone that knows me, that maybe I've told things to them and trusted them. Maybe I've even hugged them like a time or two. So that I had to I was dealing with in the background. A lot of the people I've become very close with knew about it, were checking on me, talking to me, all that stuff. And then I get a call or a message from Rich too. And I'm like, oh, he must have heard too. And he's reaching out. That's really sweet. And he's like, was just like, give me a call. And so I called him, and no, it was, he had no idea that any of this was happening. And I didn't even mention it to him. He just asked me, he said, so, yeah, I know. That's amazing. That's awesome. I feel like you totally deserve it for everything that you've gone through and that you've done. And he's like, yeah, well, I want to invite you. And no, I had to throw the phone. Like
and of course, I'm sure you didn't tell anybody.
No.
Oh, to keep that a secret.
But yeah, I grabbed the phone back up. I started crying. I was like, you don't even know, and you do not need to know, but of course I will go with you. And he was just like, yeah, you were just like me. Like you took it upon yourself to go do things like solo standing out and the dances and all that. And it really, really, really touched my heart for his reasons. But then it also touched my heart that, through everything, through the horriblest time I was going through, this then presented itself. Which, I mean, till this day, he probably doesn't even know that I was even going through that. And he was a godsend to me. Just, he helped me to break through the mental,
the funk you were in, the funk,
that I was in.
Well, so that was one of the big reasons we decided to do this show. Was we might hit on it a little later, but a little more in detail. But and I was guilty of this early on, not to the degree that some people are doing it. Yeah, I made some memes, but I didn't think I was really attacking anyone in the memes. But what you see online, whether it's in Facebook or Twitter, some people put their names to it, some
hot
people
now,
don't.
sorry.
And the people
Right.
that don't are the ones that they don't argue the merits of things. They attack. They really attack, and they try to break you down. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of things that they wouldn't say if they were right there face to face with you. And it's the anonymous behind it.
I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna show a little of that later.
We might. So, did you eat anything over there at the dinner? I mean, were you?
Yeah,
I mean,
Rich and
you're a
I
tiny
both
little
got the
thing.
same exact food. We both got the steak, and
Really?
unfortunately, his didn't come out very well. Which I was like, we both ordered like the same, and I offered him mine, but
if Richie, if you're watching Richie, and for anyone else, so if you're ever in the mood for something with a little retro charm, the Star Drive-In in East Taunton, it's a cool spot. It's been around for 50 years, 1964 vibes, but it's a go-to neighborhood drive-in. It's got the drive-in feel. It's got, oh my God, the hamburgers are incredible. Cheeseburgers, fraps, shakes. They got Jeep nights. They got vintage bike nights. She's always doing something on the weekends. So, I just throwing that out there that, I mean, if you want some good food, Star Drive-In has good food. I mean, I'm not doing a commercial for them. I'm just saying that, it's a place that I would go to in the summertime,
the owner is amazing.
Yeah.
She really is amazing. She's done some wonderful things for everybody involved.
Yes, I love her.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Great there. I used to go there when I was in high school. My father was a builder, and he had a whole subdivision down the street, and every day one of my jobs was to grab a 2x4 and grab everybody's order and go up to the Star Drive-In, 3 hamburgers, 2 cheeseburgers, this, that, and come back. And sometimes it was on a wooden shingle or whatever. I was the gopher for one summer. Yeah. So.
Hi, Stephen Price.
Are there? Yeah. No. We got mods. We don't have mods. Why is there some trolls?
I'm working on it.
Yeah, Stephen wants to know who the airhead blonde is. I don't know. I'll try to find her for you.
Hey, Stephen, watch this. Stephen?
She might be over here.
Go on.
Oh, she's in my pocket.
Steven.
Hold on. There she is.
Yeah.
There she is.
There you go.
Is that the first?
Can we give her a kiss for you, Stephen?
Stephen needed to go. Yeah.
ESTEY, that's our first troll.
I don't usually
4 episodes.
because I don't really care, but I'm on John's channel, so I get to do whatever the
4
duck I want.
episodes.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. So I mean, we don't have commercials on here, but the other thing, ESTEY, I didn't know if you're into having fancy drinks when you were at that dinner. Do you know if they served any of this?
Once you've had a Brixton cider, you'll never go back.
Did they have any of that at the dinner?
No, but if they did, I would have ordered that. That looks good.
Oh, it is.
Stuff's the best.
Wow.
It is. It's so good. So I have a surprise for you, and like anything, the surprise is running late, and I just want to check and see if the surprise
Better not be
checked
an
in with me.
ex-boyfriend. I will kill you.
Is Santa coming?
Oh, Eric, you're a little loud apparently. So Eric, could you turn yours down, and
let me work on that.
Yeah, just a little bit. And while we're doing that, we're going to I get to alert the your there. I just had to alert your present. That like hello, like what the heck? I mean, fashionably late, always fashionably late. It's hard working with prima donnas and talent. And all right, so we can while we're waiting, let's get into your show. So tell us about your show.
the show started with just an idea of I was sending out emails constantly. I was just trying to make as much noise and get attention about this as possible. And I just felt like I just wasn't doing enough. And then also just, again, that horrible thing that happened on Twitter. And I just, when things like that happens, it makes you double down. And I was like, I went through that. I got through that. I can fucking do anything. And I said, I'm just going to do what I've maybe thought of and people actually were asking me to do, but I was like, me never. No, I would never. Like, I'll go on shows and talk and stuff, but why would I even do that? And ask Bob. Yes, he always would say things like that, and I would be like, that's funny. But I wanted to put together a channel that did not benefit me at all. That I didn't. I don't need a channel for that purpose. I wanted to just focus on how can I also raise funds? How can I also give back to the community as well? And it's focusing on the defense page. And I go and I read donos that people have given to
And
Karen.
this is a morning show.
It's a morning show, 10 a.m. right
Morning show.
after Tom and Boston Mikey. So after you've got your morning information from them, going over Karen's stuff and all the courtroom information, because they're amazing with that stuff, then you can just come on over to me at 10 a.m. and hang out and check out the Justice page.
Speaking of hanging out, we'll get. I promise we're going to get back into your show. But your present is here. Your present is here. All right. So before we bring on the present, let's give you a little teaser of your present.
Popcorn for justice, we're making it loud. For Karen's innocence, we stand popcorn for justice, we're making it loud. Justice, na 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 na. Good for you, girl. Get it, bitch. You are the best. Well, you on your way? Do me a favor. Yeah, pick me up some wrapping paper and snacks. We will fight. That girl will fight to be free. Yeah.
Here she comes. You can stick it, you can hide it. Where the sun doesn't shine. All dressed up head to toe in pink, cause they unlawfully tried it. My truth, they back it, Sally flip it. Watch real close or else you'll miss it. And if you're going through my phone, oh, there's my ass, you can kiss it. They wanna F-R-E-E-K-A-R-E-N. Read. Okay.
I think that went well. Yeah, cut.
Hey, it's Auntie Deb.
Do that.
What's going on, Auntie
I know you're gonna
Deb?
put all that together. I didn't know I was someone's present.
What? Yeah.
Hi guys.
Welcome.
Hi, Auntie Deb.
Oh my God. What's up, Eric? How you doing?
I'm
Oh
doing
my
well,
God,
thanks.
my hair's a mess.
Hi, Esty. All right, hold on. Now that you got one, hold on.
I got it. Hold on a minute. I gotta fix this.
He's my present.
It's horrible. Man, this is.
You know I keep them like right
bad,
here.
you know? Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
So,
Here we go.
Deb, I need your address because I need to send you a bill for the dent you put in the hood of my car.
Hi.
Deb, you missed it. You didn't have your headphones on. I need to send you a bill.
What'd I miss?
You put a dent in the hood of my car.
What? You're lying.
No, I'm not.
No.
No,
There's
I'm not.
no.
Better be a nice
Oh, yeah.
print.
Oh, why don't you ask Detective Mullins? There's a dent in the hood of my car, and I had to explain.
That's not from
I
me.
had to explain the
No.
dent in the hood of the car. All right?
No, that's not from me. That's from your
Horrible.
Prixon.
Look, I
Make it
got this
smile.
all wrong. I gotta fix this. This is I can't. You can tell I don't wear wigs.
Lies.
You know?
You told me where to get the good wigs.
Yeah, on TikTok.
Yeah,
TikTok
so
shop.
what do you mean you don't wear them?
I don't wear them. I get them for Detective Mullins. You know?
Is Rich in the chat? I
Anyways.
think I saw Rich.
Yeah.
Rich,
So-
you don't even know you saved me.
Did I really put a dent in your car?
Yeah, you did. It's good.
He'll be all right.
A dent? Like a dent?
Half
Like I
dent.
dented it?
Like a little,
Like I'm so
from
large
your-
that I
from
put a
your-
dent
no,
in a.
probably from your boot or your sneaker or whatever the heck you were wearing, or your 7-inch
The
heels
resale
that
of
day.
that car will be off
know?
the charts, though. Auntie
Yeah.
Deb Dent.
Thank you,
Auntie Deb
Esty.
dented car.
It'll go up like $2,000.
Thank
Just
you.
sign. Yeah, just sign it.
All right, I'll
Maybe
sign
even
it.
better.
But I didn't. I don't think I dented it.
Coming from the guy that when I walked up to him and asked if I could take a picture, and I say, yeah, it's because it's for my girlfriend. He's like, yeah, get out of here.
Oh, you
Yeah.
want to talk about what you want?
Yeah.
Do you want the real
Outta
story,
here.
or do you want to tell
Outta
your
here.
version? Because that's a nice version, but that's not what
That's
happened.
the
That's not the
version.
truth.
That's the version.
Okay, so we're
It's the
in line to
version.
the bathroom. You're acting like an animal. Okay, I'm like, who is this guy? This guy's you're crazy. You come up to me. You're like, oh my god, I love you. Can I get a picture? You're on the table. I was like, yeah, sure. So we're going to take a picture together. You didn't have your phone, so I had to take the picture and send it to you. And then while we're taking it, you go, actually, I don't really love you. It's more my girlfriend.
Oh, it's exactly how that was.
So I said, go fuck yourself.
That's exactly
Okay.
how he did. He did. He almost walked away.
Yeah, I'm not going to bullshit you. That was fucked up. And then you were like,
exactly how it
I'm
went.
sorry, and took your shirt off, and it was fine.
I did.
But yeah,
A couple hundred people there. Here I am
Yeah.
ripping my shirt off. Just
you
to
felt
make
like it
up with
wasn't
the guy.
offensive at all. You're like, actually, it's not really me. It's more my girlfriend, but she's not here, and it's
It was she? Yeah. Yeah. So Esty, this is your present.
Esty.
And,
I love my present.
we heard that you
Can I
love
hold it?
to
Can
do
I squeeze it?
uh,
Can I kiss it?
Auntie Deb. So you're going by Auntie Deb tonight, right? Is that what?
you go by.
I don't know. I mean,
You see underneath what it says?
oh, the Pricks Insider enthusiast.
Mini,
Ooh,
the
Pricks
mini.
and-
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm telling you, you probably like it in the cans, right? You don't like
Yeah,
the
I
bottles.
still
You like it in the
underneath
can.
Mine. Whoops.
I just like the mini ones. I can't handle the big ones. You know what I mean? I'm not a
In
young
the
buck
can, though.
anymore.
In the can, though. Right?
Always. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the Pricks Insider belongs. That's what God made.
I know. So, what we wanted to do is, and I'm not going to go completely through with it because we didn't. I'm not spur of the moment. I like to practice these things, so I don't have many props here other than the Aunt Deb wig. We were thinking we could do a little improv with Esty.
There you go.
Oh, fuck. Oh, duck.
What do you mean? You're so good at it. You're so good at it. You're so good at it.
And now we've
Eric.
got Jeff Williams in the chat. That's fun.
Eric, give
Yes.
us a topic. Eric, give us a topic.
I'm thinking.
I love
We'll
playing.
do it like who's line
I'm
is
thinking
it
we can
anyway?
play a game,
Okay.
and we can you know how you drive into work or driving home from work, and you can pick. But
Driving to work. Let's go driving to
if
work.
we're driving to work, and let's say, John, that you were Alan Jackson, how would you drive to work?
Okay. Yeah, all right. I don't have the props. But if I was Alan Jackson, okay, here we go. Ready? Cufflinks. Get my cufflinks ready. Is my beard good? My beard's good. Yep, my beard's good. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be going. So what? I got to remember, we got to hit that. We got all these talking points to hit. I know when to stand up. Yeah, we're gonna stand up right at that point. Yeah, we're good. I mean, are you good to go? We're good to go. I'm good to go. Let's go. That would be my Alan Jackson.
Good. That was good.
Without
Good
props.
warm up.
And Auntie Deb, can you do a version of Judge Bev
Oh, on the way to work.
on the way to work?
Okay. Let me think. So she like I feel like she thinks she's always late when she leaves her house, but she's not. She's always on time. So like she thinks she's late. She's yelling at things. She's like making sure she has all her shit. She stops and get a cranberry scone on the way. So she'll be like on her way. She's like, I think she's on the phone, right? She's on the phone. No. Hold on.
Talking to Jim.
She's on the phone. Okay, all right. Talking to Jim. Okay, hold on.
Calling Jim.
All right, hold on. Ready? So she's listening to her music, and all of a sudden it's like through her Bluetooth, and she's like, but she has this phone, even though it's through her Bluetooth. Like, hi Jim. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, what? What do you want, hon? I'm on my way to work. What? Yeah, I know it's your week off. I approved it. I fucking approved it. You're not getting time and a half. No, not again. Hold on. Hold on. Had to put my headphones on. Hold on, Jim. All right. Yeah, what do you want? Oh. Oh, well, you know, Jim, not for nothing. That was kind of a one-time thing for me. You know, I just kind of like to live free, and like whoever lands in, who lands in. I'm not like gonna. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I think you're pretty too. Jim, I don't. I'll let you if you want to come over, do my chores, do some dishes. I'll let you do that. You can look at me, but I'm not. I usually don't go down on. No, that was a one. I was really. I know it was a lot. I know you were excited. Yeah, that happens all the time. Jim, is there anything else on? I'm at the Pike. What's up? Yeah, no, I don't. No, I can't. Hon, I gotta go. I'm getting a beep. All right, love you. All right, bye. And that's kind of her thing, like kind of just shutting down Jim.
Brought to you by Dunkin' Donut Glazed Donuts.
Esty, are you ready for yours?
Nope.
Yes.
I don't do improv.
I think
Yeah,
we
you
should
can.
give a multiple choice to Esty, so she
All right,
can
we'll
choose.
give her a choice. Give her. Let's give her one male and one female.
So I'm going to give her 2 females and 1 male.
All right, go ahead.
You've got the choice of Liza Little, David Yannetti, or Karen Reed.
Good. I don't. I
On the
don't
way to
want
work?
any of those ones. Yeah, on their way to work. What? You pick one of them.
Do Karen. Do
What-
Karen. Do it.
What do you
do
think
It.
their trip to work is? All right. I'll. While you think.
This
Wait,
is like
Essie.
roasting. Although
While you
love
get those, I'll give you.
It's
you
roasting with
lallies. I'll give you
love.
lallies. I'll
Roasting
give you
with love.
lallies. I'll give you lallies. Ready?
Fuck. I don't even know his voice though. What is Lolly's voice? All I know is he smokes
There is
butts
no
like
voice. There is no voice. He's not. He's just so
He's
miserable. This is him.
he's driving into work, chain smoking, going.
He
"Oh,
knows on
no."
drives with knees.
There you go. Okay. All right,
Chastity
Essie.
belt locked.
Yeah. Here you go. You get one of them.
Now, John, you go right ahead.
Come,
Done.
Esty. No,
That was pretty good.
I
That was
heard-
good. That was good.
No.
For
she
popping
did
it right on her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no talent with that stuff.
Oh, okay. You know what? With the
You
self-deprecation,
lied to me, Deb. You lied to
Give
me.
me a
she
beat.
does.
I do a tick tick boom.
You lied to me.
She's very talented. She just, shy or whatever.
Yeah. Well,
She's in front of the White House.
I know.
Yeah, wicked shy.
So Deb, Deb,
Yeah.
while we have you, what do you got going on? You took a little vacation and
Yeah,
like
I needed to
did.
take a step back before I went full Kanye. I had to chill out.
I know. Same thing. Took all of December off.
Mm.
So what do you got going on? You coming back? What's the deal?
Well, I've been rewatching Jen, her testimony.
Jen!
Yeah,
You just highlighted Jeff Williams. I'm sorry.
it's 19
It's just
plus
fun you highlighted
16.
him.
Highlight.
Who? Why? What's the matter,
Why
Esty? What's the
highlight
matter?
Esty.
Jeff Williams. He is an anti.
Who's that? Is that your boyfriend?
Oh,
Anti.
sorry about
He
that.
Yeah?
believes Karen's guilty. He goes
Uh-huh.
into everybody's. He's
all right.
And
loves
and-
going into Blair.
Esty, you know what it is? It's just a guy in a chat,
Yeah.
right?
It's all right,
Who's
hon.
throwing stuff. Just let it
You're
go.
here.
No,
We're
I
all
know,
here.
No. I know it's fine. I just thought it was
Yeah.
hilarious that hey,
We're
I
not
don't
used
think
to the
he's
trolls
ever
in here.
gotten
We haven't had any.
Yeah, we don't. All of a sudden we have Esty on and trolls come. I didn't know she was bringing trolls.
People hate a beautiful, strong woman.
Yeah.
I'm not nice, Jeff Williams, honey. I just
Oh, she
don't
wants to argue.
understand you. That's the thing. Like
How about
when I
Esty
don't
not nice?
understand.
How about
someone,
Esty is
I'm-
not nice? You forgot the is. Okay.
Go ahead.
You
Go
forgot
ahead,
the
Esty.
is.
Go off.
I'm more intrigued when I don't understand someone. Like, and so that I'm very curious about him. I also know that his name is not Jeff Williams. And so it's just like, that also just makes me even more curious too. Cause I'm just like, I don't.
Sensing a little will they, won't they going
All
on.
right. Listen. How about this? if people want Jeff Williams gone,
Oh no,
give
he's
me a
sick.
1. If you want him to stay, give me a 2.
Is he bothering you?
All right.
I just find it.
I don't care.
The first to
Doesn't matter to
5
me.
is that the deal?
First to 5. First to 5. One.
And I
To,
think-
one. Yeah. One.
I
To
vote
stay,
keep
2 to
him.
go. I think. I don't
Yeah, he can stay.
got a
It was
1.
just-
I vote keep him.
I don't
Oh,
even
we
know
got
why
a
I'm
couple.
making a
Oh,
big
it's
deal of
it's a
this.
dead heat.
I
Look at
think
this.
it was just. I think Jeff Williams needs to.
We got a dead heat.
Of that he finally.
Next one wins. It's he's gone. He's gone.
When Esty
that's
came
sad.
on my channel, I hid the chat from her because I was like, I just want you to be focused, and she was sneaking on her phone watching it while we were doing it.
Why?
Oh yeah,
it
we,
right
we,
now.
we don't even put we can't even put it up on the bottom of the screen because she reads it in the middle of her.
She reads it while it's not on the bottom of the screen,
Yeah.
anyways.
I know.
But no,
Yeah.
I just felt like he needed maybe his moment because I don't think he's ever had a comment highlighted for him. And it was just
I just
like,
thought it was, she's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
You are a
Look.
dancer.
How about that,
I've
Jeff
seen-
Williams? We
I've seen you
highlighted.
in
How about
action.
that?
Wow.
We highlighted a comment
troll,
by Jeff
yeah.
Williams. There you go.
And now
Esty.
now he's throwing a sorry, but I've read all your comments too on my YouTube channel. Jeff Williams.
Ooh, he's stalking.
Meatball Morrissey
There
wants
are
to know.
questions,
It's
and
it's
I just
gay
It's gay Jeff. Do you know gay Jeff?
No,
John?
no, I don't even know. I don't know. You're probably my best gay friend right now.
Oh, hey.
Really, my only gay.
I feel like I'm a lot of people's only gay friend.
I mean, I have a gay brother. I mean, but he hates me, so it is what it is.
Yeah, that's
You know?
okay.
Yeah,
Gay brothers
I
do
know.
that.
It wasn't his fault. He got sucked into it.
Oh
anyways.
my god.
Oh,
Maybe because you make
Alright.
comments like that, your gay brother hates you.
Jesus Christ. You know.
all right.
You do it
Moving
once, you
on
label
from
for
Jeff,
life.
he had his moment.
Oh, Meatball saying it's gay Jeff. That was Jeff Williams. No, I don't think Jeff Williams is gay Jeff. I don't think so.
Okay, so back to
Yes,
to
go
you.
ahead.
So
Go ahead.
so you're back and what
Watching
do you got
Jen.
planned? What do you got coming on? You're watching.
I'm
Jen?
watching Jen. Going through Jen big time, like with a fine tooth comb, taking notes, being like, I missed a lot. I'm like, oh my God, because it's Jen McCabe Day is coming up on the 27th. So I'm like, I got to prepare. You know what I mean? Every year, Jen McCabe comes down your chimney and sprinkles taillight on your bed. And if you don't get it, you have bad luck. So we're just excited this year for Jen. I haven't stopped believing in Jen McCabe Day. Some people do. Kids at school say that she's not real. I know she is. And that's about it. And I got Only Nan coming on a Wednesday, trying to get 7,000 out of her. She's just throwing money around. I'm like, Only Nan, come on. What, you hate your gay son? Let's go. Get over here. No, we're just gonna shoot the shit. We're gonna like
I've seen-
improv and have
I've-
fun
I've
games.
seen her on one show, but
She's powerful.
We're way too new to have her even answer my text, so I'm not
What do you
sending
mean?
that text out.
She's-
we're
I
on
think she
show
should,
number
me too.
4. Okay, show number 4. Like she's gonna look at us and go, "Yeah, call me next year, kid."
I doubt it.
You know, yeah.
I doubt it. Doubt it.
So
She was on the glare last night.
she's like,
She was-
she's gonna look at me and go, "Dude, your channel's not even monetized. I ain't coming on there." You know.
I like her opinion. It's kind of like fresh and new. You know what I mean? Like when new people like kind
Yeah.
of join in here, I'm always curious as to like what
Well,
brought them in and stuff.
actually,
Yes.
you know what? You know what is fresh and new?
And she's a woman.
Pricks Insider. The only thing harder than this bottle is resisting it. Pricks Insider goes down easy, leaves you wanting more.
Yeah. Just
God, I
not
love
a
that so
sponsor.
much.
It's not a sponsor, but it's the drink of choice here.
We're trying to get him to sponsor.
it is definitely the drink of choice.
Yeah.
Drink of choice.
Pricks Insider is non-consensually sponsoring this show. Non-consensual Pricks Insider sponsoring the
God.
show.
Fun. Do we have Pricks Insider t-shirts yet?
Oh, we do. So I started a store. If you guys want to go, it's you can go to the Canton Chronicle, printify me.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we got some sweatshirts. We got Pricks Insider flasks. We got mugs. We got hold on. You don't even go to the store. We'll show you. We'll show you the stuff we have.
I'm modeling the panties tonight, right?
Esty, there you go. Esty, you want some? Get your hands on something hot and wet. Yeah, we have Pricks
That's
Insider,
my butt.
and it's almost swim. It's almost spring. We're gonna have the swimwear soon.
Are they coming out with a line for Pride Month?
Stop staring at my butt.
We
Eric.
could.
Mm.
Yeah.
5 pricks insiders, like 5 and 1 or something like that.
Yeah, that's a bit much. You know?
Oh, the keg, you can fit 80 in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think it's illegal to have 5. Mm-hmm. Oh, so,
Lots of them work.
Five Guys has not sponsored this show.
oh my God, I apologize. Some people, we pregame for an hour with sound check, and just to do this show, and so there's a lot of liquid courage going on just to say DiGirolamo.
DiGirolamo.
Dep, what is it?
Sunday
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Wonder.
Say it again, Eric.
DiGirolamo.
Go ahead, Auntie Deb. Say his name.
DiGirolamo.
That's perfect. Perfect. First time.
He doesn't have fake teeth.
First time.
What does that mean?
I
You-
can't
you're
blame
blaming
my
your-
eyes.
Nobody ever gets it right.
You can
I
say
can't
every
blame
other
my
word fine.
DiGirolamo.
Yeah, but I can't say DiGirolamo.
Well, yeah, what do they? Yeah.
DiGirolamo. It's. I mean, it's. I've heard it every single way possible.
Are you
You said it.
Italian?
He's
A little bit,
Italian.
just a little.
Yeah, the
half
Goomba.
Italian, half Swedish.
Half Italian, half Scottish.
You are
Mm-hmm.
nice, nice.
I'm a descendant of a witch.
Who's Jen?
Back.
You're from
Why do we
Salem?
Jen
have that
McCabe.
there?
Because
Oh,
I said
yeah,
I'm
she
watching her
does.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Kevin, give us. Kevin,
Is this working?
Ooh,
went
canon
through-
issue.
I know. Well, we did. We talked about the bathrooms at the police station. We talked
Yeah.
about the Halloween duck parade. We talked about the Pappas Center.
Pappas.
There's a standout at the Pappas. We've talked about. Well, we are going to talk about actually, Eric. Well, let's throw it to you guys. So,
Can I say something
Yeah.
about it? I feel like what kind of like not really weirds me out, but I think is a little depressing is because I gotta go in like 5 minutes. All right, so let's talk about this. People who are like, because a lot of people will be like, oh, like even people from out of state are like, let's go to Canton and we're gonna get fucked up at the waterfall and we're gonna go get drunk. We're gonna yell at D&E and we're
It's
gonna
a
go.
destination.
And I'm like, I've driven through twice, and each time it's sad. It feels sad. There feels like an emptiness there. It feels like there's like a loss. It feels like not like a place you would go and celebrate, you know? So I'm like, it's not really like that. I feel like people there, it's like kind of a tragedy that's going on. And I
Yeah,
feel like everyone
some
can
people
kind of-
think they're going to like the Fenway area.
Yeah, I don't really like
you know,
that.
Yeah, it's not. It
it kind of puts like a weird like taste in my mouth. Speaking of Pricks Insider,
There's a lot of puts a weird taste in your mouth.
it just kind of does. I don't know. Like I
so
feel like it was a beautiful
it's
place.
so
Is a
true
beautiful
because
place.
It is beautiful. It's
It's
there's nice people
beautiful.
there. That you
Beautiful.
know, the people that work there are awesome.
Yeah.
It's not like a circus. It's not like a show. You know what I mean?
No.
So
Right. Yeah. So it's just, you got people that are trying to, they're trying to work these jobs, and it's nonstop day after day after day that people are looking at it like it's a tourist destination. You have the new people that live at 34 Fairview that everybody's driving by. They have to see the house. They have to see the yard.
Yeah.
For most of us that grew up in the town, I mean, we know it. It was a cut through. That was a cut through street forever.
you don't need to give bitchy directions and be like, it's Bella's mom's house. You know Bella's mom. Didn't you guys have a thing? You don't got to be bitchy about it and tell someone where to go.
And I just,
Sorry, I'm rewatching, so I'm like very into it.
And that really just that all strikes me because I'm like, that's not like a street that nobody knows. Like that's been a cut through for years. Like probably about 10 years ago, I'll pull it up this week. My brother and I did all of the cut through streets in town, how to get through around town, and that's one of the biggest. And that's why they put all the stop signs on Cedar Crest, because they were tired of everybody using that as a cut through. That's the only reason all those stop signs are there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice place. I think it's like very pretty. What's the matter, Esty?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, nothing. I'm just.
Esty, I have a very good friend asking what you're doing. He wants you to focus. Have an Adderall
the chat.
and focus.
Sorry, boys. I'm just a lonely girl over here.
Well, I brought you another.
Please.
Oh, come on.
Please.
I bring you a gift to come on the show, and this is how you treat us.
My gift
Esty, you're doing
is
such a good job.
entertaining.
with your
Yeah.
channel.
I'm
I feel like
sorry
it's like
for your-
you're so good. It's so good.
Which once you leave,
Her channel,
you go
it's so
back
good.
to talking about her channel. I know, with all her
It is. No, it's
handbags
so
behind her and
cool.
everything.
It's like so cool. And you're calling it the besties. I'm like, oh, what a fucking genius.
Oh, she's got besties in her chat. Yeah, well, we got Kronks, okay?
We got
the
Kronks.
Kronk chat.
That
What's
was
Kronks?
when-
Kronks, people in the chat are Kronks.
You call them Kronks?
Kronks.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
Kronks. Where's
I don't know
our
what that means.
Kronks at? Right here. The Kronk chat. Chronicle.
We're the Canton Chronicle.
We're the Canton Chronicle. There's our Kronk
okay.
chats. Estie's got besties.
It's not
We
the
have-
Brits.
You know?
We have the best Kronks.
Yeah.
You're my bestie,
Bob, we'll get to that in a little bit. We are going to get into that a little bit after the judge leaves. Actually, I got one question before you got to go. All right,
Go
'cause
ahead.
we wanted to hear it from the judge's mouth.
Yeah.
All of this news that we heard yesterday, with
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be big news on Tuesday, and then all this other stuff on Twitter saying that that the feds are done and nothing's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're the judge. Why don't you give us a little? Why don't you tell us what's going to happen on Tuesday?
On
in case I'm
Tuesday?
working?
I mean, I just
Yeah.
feel like I don't know. I just feel like she's mad that they're trying to get rid of like her soak factor, Crash Daddy. You know what I mean? That's like her. That's who gets her pumped. And I think she's a little upset that like they couldn't do it to someone else. So she wants someone to look at the whole time. I don't think there's like a big thing. I think it's all a show. I think it's all like theater and like
Do you
a
think
show.
she was shaking for any particular reason? Was it mad?
She needed a
or was
drink.
it yeah.
Happy birthday, dear.
She needed a
Gabe.
fucking drink. Oh my god, that's a good microphone. Yeah, I think
Happy
and I think she was just like
birthday,
caught off guard. I think he pulled some like
dear Gabe.
some like weird shit like and she was like not ready for it and she would like to be
He
prepared
lied.
for it.
He lied.
Yeah, she would have liked to be prepared for
Yeah.
something that outlandish. So it's like
Happy
that's annoying. I think he annoyed her. I think she got annoyed that he annoyed her. But that's just my
birthday to
opinion.
you.
Who would have
Nick
thought?
Rocco's in the
two-
chat.
Hey, Nick.
Hi Nick.
Sorry, Gary.
Hey, Nick.
Nikki
Hope you like the
haircuts.
game. Hey, who would have thought that 2 years in that this many people were still be so focused on this thing? I mean,
Oh,
between
yeah.
I mean, obviously, people from Canton focused on it.
Yeah,
right?
they're going to be
And you
teaching
got-
this in school.
Yeah, and you got
Yeah.
all the true crimers all around the world. Oh, speaking of all around the world, if everybody Kronks, all our Kronks, show us where you're from, because we're international. We're international. There's
Oh,
someone
Mr.
from Ireland.
305, Mr.
There was,
Worldwide.
Where you at?
there
Where
was
you at?
worldwide. There was someone in Ireland watching us earlier tonight.
Last
Yeah.
week we had Vancouver.
Yeah.
We had
Good day, eh?
the UK.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had
Good one.
Aruba.
Where you at? Where you at?
Yeah.
Drop it in the chat.
All right. Esty,
Where you at?
God bless. Good luck with the
I know.
channel. Kronks, good luck with everything.
Thank you, Aunt Deb.
See you guys later.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Deb,
well,
I appreciate you stopping by.
like I said, let's get together. Let's do some collab. Let's
Oh,
do
yeah,
some-
yeah,
let's make
of
some-
course.
Let's make some funnies.
Get more wigs.
Maybe
I know you,
maybe
you
we'll
secretly
maybe
wanna wear 'em.
we'll get all the props and do their drive home. You know, what's it like on all the court people on their drive home? You know, court reporter.
Oh yeah, I think Madam Court Reporter listens to like I bet she has like a
NPR?
no
That's
no hits of the 80s and 90s.
Like-
I think.
Oh no, like Motorhead. Yeah,
I bet we'd be surprised.
Motorhead.
Yeah. All right, guys, have a good one.
Bye.
See you
Thank
later.
Bye.
Night. Mwah,
There you
Jimmy.
go. We got some Floridas, Washington State.
Well, that was a nice.
There you go.
Speaking
Cocoa Beach,
tainted.
Florida. Yeah. So, okay, Esty, let's get back to your show, and then we'll leave the option up to you. We have something else we'd want to talk about, and it's about online issues with people and things that they say. If you want, you can stay on and just kind of. If you want to add something, you can. If you don't, if you got to go, you got to go. But let's go to your show first. So it's
Well,
in
I
the
do wanna
mornings,
say,
10
like,
o'clock.
DJ had Nick Rocco on last night,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
that they talked about that too. They talked on about trolls and how people want to get your attention on. So if you want to go back and listen to that, like their take on
Well,
it
we're going to
was-
talk about trolls that we actually know. This is going to be about like people from Canton.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it
Sorry
was a
about
great show. If anybody hasn't watched it, you should go back. And we get to hear about Nick's background too, which was very interesting to know about him and his life and everything, because I'm sure people want to know about this great Nick Rocco.
Yeah, I hear he's gonna wax my back.
Oh, he does waxing too.
And a perm.
Yeah. Nick, you're in the chat. You're gonna wax my back. Thanks. All right. just saying. Throwing it out there. You know, maybe we'll film it. We'll put that. Maybe we'll film it.
Yesterday was
Yeah.
that
That'll be a show, Eric. That'll be our show on the road when we take the Cronkmobile up to his place.
if you get your back waxed, I'm gonna take that episode off.
We have to do a do-over for Gary. He
Hey, I
wants a
need a
do-over.
camera, man.
Gary.
Yeah, we'll do it live.
Happy
Nick, I'll do it
birthday.
live. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All I
Bring my
know is
back.
that Nick gets a lot of criticism in the chats. He's got a lot of trolls, and the thing that impressed me yesterday about Nick is that it appears he's got thick skin. And
I'll tell you one thing Nick can do that I could never have done.
Confidence. That man has confidence galore.
Listen, Nick went on national TV.
Yeah.
Right?
He knows.
Nick
yes.
went on national TV and held his own, not once, not twice. It was night after night after night. I can barely do an episode with, a couple hundred people watching me. Just saying. Nick, it's a shout out to you. I know we don't really talk much. I know he was mad at me because I never let him in Canton Confidential, but, sorry. It just,
I tried, Gary.
no hard
I tried.
feelings. But I'll let you wax my back live, yes.
Confidential too. So
Yeah. I know. There's a lot of people that didn't get in. And then look, I got booted. So hey, okay. I'm not even running the thing anymore.
can we call Nick a Kronk? Is he a Kronk now?
Yeah, Nick, can we Nick, are you a Kronk?
You're the best.
We'll leave it up to Nick. We'll leave it up to Nick.
Leave it up to Nick. Yeah. Or as ESTEY would do. Right? ESTEY, you would do.
I know one thing though. Gary Titus and Scott
he's number
McGinnis
one.
are Kronks.
Oh, they're
and-
number 1 and 2 right there. Oh,
and-
Dennis Sweeney.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kronk
So,
and besties smashing
Yeah.
them together.
Okay. So
United.
you go on around 10 o'clock in the morning, right?
10 in the morning.
How long?
Yes.
How long's your show?
I did 1 hour the first show, I think, or 1.5, and then I did 2 the second, because there's no limit. But on Friday, I know Melanie Little was going on at 10:30, so I wanted to just keep it to an hour so that we all could air and hear what she had to say, because she's got better information about the hearings and stuff like that than I do. She's the she's the law tuber, so I didn't want to take up any of her time. But yeah, so if I can just go for as long as I don't know, maybe I'll just keep it to an hour. Who
ESTEY,
knows?
are you Monday through Friday?
No, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
So
Yes.
3 days a week. Yeah.
Yes, 3 days a week.
It's a lot of production, a lot of work.
Yeah, but
it is.
hey, I'm not on trial, so I'm willing to do whatever. And I can't just sit around and not do something too. It's like, I gotta, because sitting around just thinking about it or reading things, and I just feel very unproductive. I need to do something about it.
You're another one of the warriors.
Also, too, it's kind of giving back to people that are in this movement. It's letting them have a place to express their voice too, because the defense page basically has, like Karen said, become its own social media. And if they write down a comment and they want to express themselves, or they want to express them or get a comment to Karen herself and her family, they do read it, but to also have a place where they can write it down for all of us to be able to hear their thoughts about everything too. And then for me to be able to read it on a platform, I just feel like it's giving them their voice.
And
as
it's
well.
something different. You're so kind of like how we're trying to do something a little bit different. You're doing something a little bit different. I mean, I think there's room for everybody in this. I mean, we talk about numbers once in a while, but like I always said, I go, it's not the total amount of numbers that I care about. I care about that I'm reaching a number of people in Canton, whereas you're trying to reach a number of people associated with the Free Karen Reed and the donating movement. So we're all doing things different.
Yes.
And we're not looking at like the overall total, like, hey, I'm up to 30,000. I'll tell you right now, I ain't getting to 30,000. I don't have it in me. I'll be lucky if I get to double digits in shows, but I'm here as long
I
as
wanted to talk about
yeah.
this on tomorrow's show too, and Nick was just saying in the chat, and this was the part that I really want everybody to pay attention to, where he was speaking on DJ's show last night. Yes, is that you click on the defense page and you see that number and you're like, wow, she's got that much money. No, that's just the total amount that's been raised. You're not seeing what has been expensed out. She's already been spending that money. So that's not the total that
the money
she
comes
has
in and the
there.
money goes out.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, yeah,
So
I mean,
it is
with
needed and it is being used.
if
and
anybody's had a lawyer for anything, it's expensive. And now we're going into 2 years. I mean, look at the stuff. Look at the stuff with Chris Albert, right? Just grabbing a lawyer is usually $3,000 to $5,000 right off the bat, just for something simple over in Stoughton. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So I get it. It's
the appeal,
it's a lot.
$75K.
I do have. I hate to do this. Do have some breaking news. Like I said, when news comes in,
Gary,
everything's moving along smoothly. People with Gary, he's watching us. And everything's moving smoothly. I hope he's watching us from the bathroom. I mean, jeez, just saying, Gary
And
Titus.
Happy belated, Gary. Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday, Gary.
To you.
So, all right, so Esty, I don't want to call them trolls. One of the things that I've tried to do is I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change my ways. And I've told everybody I'm out of the meme making business. I'm not doing the memes anymore. I'm out of, I try to argue the merits of things. There have been some people in Canton that we're trying to show how people can disagree on this one issue, but still be friends, still get along, still say hi to each other when they're at the store, knowing that, like, hey, you know what? I believe this, you believe this. Let's just leave that behind. Let's not talk about it, and just be friends. But you have people in this town. Well, I'll give you an idea. So I'll start with mine while we wait on Eric to come back. Early last year, and I get it. I made memes, so I mean, I take it just as well as it's given. Last year there was this person, right? Fake person here, right? Drunkamo, how to work, making my tiny audience like a post of mine, right? And of course, my way of dealing with it is was a little different than other people, and now I can't show it because I'll show it quickly. How's that, Eric?
Okay.
I meant to crop it, but hopefully it made the it was on Instagram, so it shouldn't be a problem being on YouTube. But Eric, we went through while you were gone. We went through the Amanda Basson and what she thought of me, and how I reacted to it, and this was how I reacted to it, and that was my reaction to it. All right, so that was.
I'm gonna look away if that's all right.
But it gets worse. I mean, that's the funniest of it.
Excuse me.
So there you go. So So then you get stuff like this, and we took the name out where this was another one geared towards me, and they put my phone number up online on Twitter,
Oh Jesus.
right? And then right afterwards, not only the phone number, they then put my address up, and then they called me, and I'm like, but I'm still here, people. I'm still here. And we know who it is. I know who that person is.
Wow.
And I did tell Helena about it. Helena knew about it, and that person deleted their Twitter, and it's gone. Both of the same Twitter handle, two different things, and now that one's gone. But the person came back, but hasn't come back at me. Has come back at Eric. And hold on, it's and here we go. Mike, he was invited onto this show, and
He still has an open invitation anytime he wants to come on.
right. He considers a clown show. Yes. When have I not been a clown? So I agree with that. But we're trying to do serious things also. But
So
when
Eric,
someone puts their name to these things, they're angry.
oh, you're blacking out their name,
Yes.
right?
I don't want to call
Yeah.
attention to the person himself.
No, I want. Yeah, just in case everybody
John,
else.
John, I
noticed that.
apologize that we didn't. There was a name on the bottom there that we probably should have blacked out, and I don't.
Yeah, but
wanna-
it was just that's okay. But he was just added to the show. I mean,
Yeah, I
love
understand.
Rocco.
I'm not looking to upset
Rocco's not
anybody.
Rocco's not a problem. I love Rocco.
Yep.
But here we are. Go F yourself and you're trash and S bags and now if he's posting this stuff online, how is he like when he's golfing with his buddies? I mean, this is angry people about one issue. Just one.
The sad part is this person prior to January 29th, 2022, I didn't know him that well, but I knew him because we had mutual Facebook friends and we bantered back and forth about the Boston Red Sox.
Mhm.
Most of the time we were in lock sync about the Red Sox, but it was our thought, there was four of us that would talk about the Red Sox. But ever since this has happened, in my opinion of what's going on with the Karen Reed case and John O'Keefe situation, because I differ from that person, he can't have a civil conversation anymore. It's
Right.
it's a lot of name calling and and I'm not interested in that.
Like
to be
you see
honest
there.
with you.
Right.
And he lives in Canton.
And these are people we
Yes,
we
it lives in
know.
Canton,
Yeah.
absolutely. And this is the minority. I'm not saying this is a lot of people. This is a individual that has taken it upon himself to attack versus have dialogue. And I'm open for dialogue anytime, anyone, anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to put this show on, where I've reached out, let's say across the aisle, to other people saying, hey, like to have you on. Let's talk about XYZ. Doesn't have to be Karen Reed, right? Because our show isn't just Karen Reed. Did we talk about Karen Reed? Yeah, we had some stuff in there. But our show is about Canton. We want to have anything and everything that has to do with Canton. Anyone that grew up in town, that has ties to the town, that has friends in the town. If you have a story, we want to hear it. If you have an opinion, if you have an opinion and you want to come on the show and share the opinion, other than attacking someone or attacking us, we will have you on the show.
Yeah.
John, this show, from what I gather from you and I talking, this show is open to everybody.
Absolutely.
We're here to have a conversation with anybody that wants to have a conversation. It doesn't always have to be 100% Canton. We'll talk about anything. I mean, we're Canton people, no question about it. So we're kind of Cantor-eccentric, but we're not going to be afraid to talk about Karen Reed. We're not
No.
going to be afraid to talk about any subject. Anybody that wants to come on and have any
Because it's
conversation.
part of what's going on in the town.
Absolutely.
Right.
I believe
Whatever happened to
everybody-
Grandpa Eclipse? Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. You're the guest.
I think
No, you
everybody
go first.
deserves to have a platform to voice they need to speak about. And the antis as well. That's the other thing. They're always like, "Oh, you got a new show?" Da, 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 da. It's like, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
why aren't you opening one? Why don't you have one?
Why
Like,
not?
You
Why not me?
obviously have opinions. Yeah, you obviously
Yeah.
have opinions, and you obviously want to talk to me about them or others. And it's like, do your own show then. Nobody's stopping you.
That's exactly what happened to us. And here's proof. This guy here, right? Love the show. Well, let me tell you something. A couple weeks ago, all right, he sent me a message and said, "Worst 15 minutes I've ever seen in my life. Go back to doing what I do for real work." He knows what I do for work. And I'm like, "What? You didn't like the show?" He's like, "Yeah, it was a waste of my time, this and that." Well, now look, he's come around. He's come around.
Still watching, right?
You know? Still
I mean,
watching
you
me, aren't you
just-
there? Aren't you there, big
just
guy?
started though too.
Yeah.
Like, you
John,
just-
John, they're all
Aren't you
watching.
there? Aren't you there, big guy? You're watching me. You know, you were all hot on me before. That
Yeah,
came out
they've
wrong.
taken the time to even for them to even have the thought of you in their brain, though. They made room for you in their own brain to even think about you. Yet we don't think about them at all. They want to get in there though, so that we do think about them. But we are just going to
Right.
block and be silent so that they cannot. Like
Mhm.
you're not
This
getting
is
in
my
here.
no-no square. This is my
Disclaimer.
no-no square. Yeah.
I've got a
Boozy. So
Sorry.
you gotta go? You gotta go?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I get up early.
Well, thank you for coming on. Everybody,
having me.
she's what days of the week is it again?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m.
Yep.
It's ESTEY. You got to say it twice. Or type it
SD.
twice.
Make it nice,
You
say
got
it
to type it
twice.
twice, right? And go watch her show. I mean, I watched it for a little bit, and apparently I'm a moderator on that show,
It was
which I don't know. Listen, when you give people wrenches, you're going to make sure you give mature people wrenches, okay? Because the
learned
last
that
person
on
you give a
Friday.
wrench to is me.
SD, we're working on John's maturity. We one day at a time, one step at a
You'll
time.
get there. You'll
Oh,
get there.
He's
God.
made strides.
I went in to make a
believe in
comment.
you.
I'm like, I have a wrench. Oh my God! And I was the stuff that went through my mind. I'm going to delete everybody. No.
Oh crap.
Oh, yeah. No, you
Well, I
gotta
believe
gotta
in
watch
you,
out who
and
you give
so
a
that's
wrench to.
why. So
Yeah,
just do me proud, okay?
I will. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having
And
me.
and I'll
thank you very
make
much.
some comments on your show.
Okay. Love you
All right.
guys.
Good night.
Love you,
Bye,
Kat.
SD.
And you need
Bye. All right, I got rid of her. Oh my God, I thought she'd never leave.
Nah, she's a good guest.
Esty,
She's the best. She's the best.
You're the bestie. I was joking. I see you still watching.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see you. Yeah. So let's get back to that. I think for the Canton people, I really want to put it out there that if you're willing to come on, we're willing to have stipulations put on us to make sure, hey, tonight was the first night we had trolls. We don't want trolls, but it's I guess it comes with the territory. We want discussion.
Respectful discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I know there's a lot of people that don't agree with me.
John, most of these people that are mad at us now
Right.
are people that we have known for a very long time. And
Oh, yeah.
whether we've known them close or not close, it doesn't matter. I mean, we should be able to have conversations, agree and disagree, and still be civil about it. There's no reason not to.
Right. Yeah, it could be. You know, Detective Mullins, you want to be a mod for us? So I guess well, moving forward, I know we have so today, this afternoon, John Conley had a meet and greet. Hopefully he it was up at the Irish Cultural Center. Hopefully he didn't Zoom it. Okay, hopefully he was there with all his people. We I thought about covering it. I really wanted to go. Yeah, oh my God, that'd be awesome. I'd love to have JR and talk about the housing and
He's definitely welcome to come on.
absolutely. I really wanted to go, but I thought twice of it, and I said, you know what? I don't think they're ready for me to walk through. Like, I don't think they trust me yet. To think that I am honest in what I am offering. I'm offering discussion instead of mocking each other.
Yeah, there's no place for it. There's no time for it. These are serious issues that Canton deals with. We want to bring some levity to it and enjoy ourselves as much as we can. But this is serious stuff.
Yeah.
And
Dennis, we're not going to see a debate. I have to verify this. All right, so it's a rumor, but it's a very the source. I have a very good source that said John Conley said he's too busy to debate.
Oh boy.
Which really I don't like the fact that he said he was too busy to debate. And so like I said, it's a rumor. I didn't say it. But if
not
that's
official
the
by
case,
any means.
If that's the case, the fact that you don't even want, no matter what, you don't want to debate someone in one of the most controversial select board races in years to show where you stand on different things, whether it's the roads, the middle school, the police chief, just there's countless things. The 50 unit complex that they want to put in at the corner of Neponset and Jackson Street, which we know that space has another building behind it that they could, if they really wanted to, tear that down and add another 50. I'm right there in the that new overlay district for the Amtrak that they put in. There's so much that you want to hear what these candidates, what they stand for. Just having a meet and greet so that the people that are going to give you money anyways show up and hear what they want to hear versus what the rest of the town wants to hear so they know and can make an informed decision. I just think that's sad.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of democracy. We need to be able to ask questions and get answers. Period.
Absolutely.
Especially in the environment that Canton's in right now. We need leaders that are willing to communicate. And hey, just be honest, just be straightforward, just be who you are.
Yeah. I mean, it's 2025. The town has grown so much, and the things that people are looking for in the services that the town gives. There you go, transparency. We want transparency. There was no transparency when there was a tragic day, and it's been confirmed. So last year, Sean talked about this on his show. Last year, there was a Canton, he's a detective. We don't need to say his name. My heart goes out to him for what happened because I've put down 7 dogs in my lifetime. And I've probably cried on almost every one of them. This guy went to work, and it wasn't the first time that he brought his dog to work with him. And the problem is he left his dog in his personal vehicle and went into work and went to roll call with the whole intention of, after roll call, he was going to then, while he's on the clock, grab the dog and bring it to doggy daycare, drop it off, this, that, the other. Well, he forgot about the dog, and the dog died that day because it was a hot day. And it died a horrible death. You can just tell between puke and you name it. I'm sure he was beside himself. He was given a good amount of time off. They blocked off the station so that nobody could see in. They took the dog to down to Middleborough to cremate him. And they had a company come in and clean his vehicle. All off the record. Any one of us, God forbid, we went somewhere, we leave our dog, we'd have, almost be facing criminal charges. Right? It was an accident. Yes, it was an accident. Just like Helena had an accident. Well, then tell people about it. Don't hide it. Don't sweep it under the rug. That's what criminals do. You're the police. You're not criminals. And just because police make mistakes and have accidents doesn't mean you hide that too. That's where the problem is. They try to make it so that the police never make mistakes, never have accidents, never do the wrong thing. They're always doing the right thing. Well, they're supposed to do the right thing. This time he didn't do the right thing. And it's a shame because that wasn't transparency. And that was under Helena's watch.
John, unfortunately, there's a lot of different scenarios where it just seems we're hiding the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it, if it just came out in a timely manner, we'd all understand. Yeah, there'd be drama for a day or two, but that would pass.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like they know everybody's watching them, so every little thing they got to hide.
I have a troll.
Huh? Got it.
Have you noticed that I have a troll?
Yeah. Well, we just getting rid of.
Thank you, Terry.
Just getting rid of. There you go. We just got rid of Sailboat. All right. We had a troll,
We
and
had
we
a
got
troll.
rid of the troll, and they're gone.
And you know something? We love the trolls too.
You know what? If they used their real name, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
John,
Because at least you're putting your name behind yourself. We still think you're an angry person.
John, I stand out in front of the Canton Police Department,
Mhm.
and I hold a sign that says "I love Canton," and Whitey holds a sign. It says Chris Albert resign, and there's corruption, can't stop Canton corruption signs, and we get a lot of people that drive by, and
Yep.
just about 80% give us some type of reaction. The other 20 just drive by like we're not even there. But 80% give us a reaction. The majority, the overwhelming majority, is thumbs up, a beep, a wave. But we have trolls driving by who yell out their windows or give us the finger or thumbs down. Or we had a woman the other day that parked at the church and just stared at us for 10 minutes.
Why did she get to park at the church? There's a no trespassing sign.
Well, I'm sure if they came out, she would have left right away. But it was the fact that she was giving us that glare. We get people that drive by that videotape us, take pictures of. Listen, we're out there Fridays and Sundays. Come on by, say hello. We're willing to talk to you. In fact,
Number one, you're in public. You have
100%.
no expectation of privacy when you're in public. So if
None.
people want to take pictures, go ahead, take your pictures. You guys have seen my open. You guys have seen the open. I have nothing to hide. You guys can take the picture all you want of me. But the fact that they're doing it because they're mad at you, that's the problem. It's like,
well,
grow up.
we get it.
These
We
people just
know
get so angry.
we're not out there to appease everybody. We
No.
we want to bring awareness to this town any way we can. And it's a
And you want
situation.
things to get better. You want
We-
things to get better.
Listen,
You're not
I
going to
would-
get
I
better
would not
by
be
looking
on
the other
this
way.
show if I thought I was hurting Canton.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not on the streets outside of Canton PD on the sidewalk because I think I'm hurting Canton. If I am, then shame on me, but I don't believe that's the case. And I know the trolls will tell me that that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
we're there because we care. Every single person.
Absolutely. And for all those people that come after me for my costumes, once again, I'm not that person that gets up to the microphone and is angry. All right? I'm the person, I don't like to use the word mock, but I'm the person that uses the costumes to highlight how ridiculous the people in front of us that were voted for to sit in these seats and to represent the town, not a select few, all right, and to do the best for the town. That's what the costumes represent. All right, it was the fact that they were chicken. It was the elephant in the room. All right, that's what this was all about. It wasn't, I mean, yeah, did I have fun doing it? Yes, I had fun doing it because I'm not an angry person. I'm not going to sit there and
we
yell
don't want
and
to
scream.
We don't want to fight with people. We're not looking to fight. We are looking to create awareness and have people pay attention and make decisions for themselves. You know, it's we welcome anybody that wants to stop and say, "Hey, what the heck are you people doing out here?"
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully one of those trolls wasn't someone I know that I just, there are a couple. So on a lighter note, there are a couple other things that have happened in the town. Just there was a bald eagle sighting.
That's awesome.
Sighting.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I mean, hey, I don't want to go all, national politics and everything, but I mean, hey, it's a good sign that there's a bald eagle. Okay,
It's
let's
a great
just leave it
sign.
there.
Hey,
Just-
John, in my little
just
town of
leave it
Quincy
there.
last year, I saw a snowy owl on my deck. A
Oh,
snowy
really?
owl. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I get, people, I have a live show. I have the attention span of a gnat, and yet you still are texting me, okay? I can't multitask, okay? So please help me help you, okay? I can't do this. I mean, Jesus Christ, Gary, put the Jell-O down, okay? Stop eating Jell-O, Gary. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. I got a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, listen, if you can't get me on YouTube and you're not blocked, okay, to this viewer, why don't you come on with us on a Thursday night? We'd love to talk hockey rinks with you. Okay. Yeah, because I can't put my phone down. That's why I'm answering you. Once again, I'm sorry, people. I'm gonna put this out there. We got a little over 1,000 people watching. Okay.
Stop it.
So for 1,000
Last
people,
week we were 12,
I want you.
I think.
Yeah, I 12 people. I know we went from 12 to 1,000. Okay.
Yeah.
I want everybody to know that I'm trying to get this guest, and it's for all the right reasons. Okay, it's for the reasons I told this guest. Everybody knows who my father was in the town. Everybody knows I love hockey. My whole life has been hockey. All right, this person has a tie to hockey. He's a great person in the town. I mean, I like him. I don't agree with him. We'll sit on the phone for hours, at least an hour. I took a whole ride home, an hour commute home, talking to this person. But he doesn't believe that I don't want him on the show just to talk about some of the things I want to talk about. Yes, I'm looking at you right now. I want you on the show. You tell me what you don't want to talk about, and we won't talk about it. We'll leave it at that. All right? That's a shout out to someone that's watching the show right now. Who's watching right now. I want you on. And no, you don't have to stop texting me. I just don't want to look at my phone. Erica Madden. Erica Madden, did you know there's a place down in Taunton that has some great food and shakes, and all the motorcycles go there on Sundays, that was talked about earlier tonight? If you were watching earlier tonight when ESTEY was on, talking about the meal that she had with Karen Reed, didn't compare to the Star Drive-In, let me tell you that. You know,
John,
the Star Drive-In is, you know, it's no Ruth Chris, but it's
let me tell you the
still-
first time that I
up
met Erica Madden.
Mhm.
It was the night of the Yes campaign for the special town meeting, and to vote for the police audit. Erica Madden came down. We had a lot of people out at the entrance that were protesting or not protesting, but campaigning
Yeah.
for the yes vote. And Erica Madden must have brought 20 pizzas, all kinds of hot chocolate, all kinds of stuff. And she set up camp, and it was unbelievable. And this is a woman that doesn't live in Canton. She just came and out of the kindness of her heart did this for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Yeah. I already told you about, you know, my experience when I was younger going there. I went there to donate some money last year early on, and she was in the back, and I went just to go give a couple bucks, because I didn't need a sign, because I mean, I guess I could, but I live in a neighborhood that everybody knows. Everybody knows me. They know what I stand for. I'm the one that told them all about the whole Karen Reed thing. And they all come to me, what's the news? What's the news? But yeah, I went to, and she came out from out back, and you know, yeah, no, great. It's a great place. Love the Star Drive-In. I mean, that's the thing. We don't have places like that anymore. Like, this is that 1970s, 80s like feel to it. Like, you know, you just. It's almost like the old A&Ws. There's an A&W down in Rhode Island. And now A&W is not sponsoring this show, and this isn't not a commercial for A&W. They do have great root beer floats, but not a commercial. But they have those things that hook onto your car window and everything. I'll tell you, that's what Erica Madden, you need those little trays, those window trays for the people. And roller skating girls. You need roller skating girls to bring the cheeseburgers.
You're volunteering.
Cars, okay?
You're volunteering.
I'll tell you, if you get them for one day, I will be your roller skating waiter out to all the cars if you can get those trays that hook onto the windows. Could you see me? I'll roller skate out with your order. Oh my God, I'd lose half those orders.
That's the last thing she needs, John.
That's the last thing.
You rolling around.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? That's me. I'll get my little shorts, and I'll get my roller skates, and I'll go out there and I'll work just for tips. Just for tips. Yeah. People, we're not monetized. I hate doing this. If you want, you don't have to. I'm not asking you to, but if you want, that's my Venmo right there. If you want to throw me a tip, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is, people. And we're here we're in a capitalistic society, right? I bought a laptop. I bought a camera. I bought a microphone that changes colors. You know, I can make it all different colors.
Are you trying to say that you're in the red?
Oh, I'm in the red. Don't tell Detective Mullins. I am in the red. Yeah.
You are in the red.
Oh my God, yes. I will wear my Canadian Speedo in roller skates for one day if you can get those trays in the windows. Yeah, after Nick Rocco waxes my back. But yeah.
Erica, I'll call you and give you a warning if he's heading in that direction.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need that. You know, let's bring back the 70s. Let's have a disco night down at
Let's have a Dixie Normus night down there.
I was a bouncer at a disco in Boston. Did you know that?
It's shocking.
So it was it was a little after college, and there was a guy from West Roxbury that I used to play hockey against. And I had seen him. I had gone to the disco. I had taken a date to the disco, and I saw her, and I'm like, oh my God. And he was managing it. And he's like, hey, I need some bouncers. Do you want to come work for me? I'm like, yep. Well, the problem was it was 50s and 60s on one side and disco on the other side. And it was downstairs from the Roxy. So it was called the Jukebox and 8-Tracks. So the jukebox is all, the 50s, 60s. So I always stayed on the disco side, right? And my job was to protect the go-go girl in this cage behind me. And I had this shirt, tie, and this satin jacket, right? And I was supposed to stand there like this the whole time. The problem was I love disco. So I'm sitting there, right? And he'd walk by and he goes, dude, I'm paying you to look tough, not to dance around. Can you just sit still? And I'm like, but it's such a good song, right? White Lines, right? And I didn't even know what White Lines was about at the time. I swear to God. I was like, and the girl had taught me how to grapevine left and grapevine right. And he goes, listen, if you can't stand there, do you want to go upstairs and work the front door? He goes, no. He goes, then just stand there and just don't let anyone touch the girl. And I'm like, okay, But yeah, I worked at a disco and I loved it. It was great. Yeah.
I'm not surprised that you of all people worked at a disco.
I do. Oh my
Now,
God, I fell into it.
I'm surprised you don't have the roller skating disco going.
I know. We got to bring that. We should have a roller skating night in Canton.
I
we
like
should
that.
have we should do a disco night in Canton. We really should bring back the block party. I'll tell you that. The block party. More people attended that block party than attend the 4th of July.
Well,
Same. Yeah.
we'll see what we can do. I mean, I'm all for it.
Oh my God, that block party was awesome. Yeah. never had John like a disco on my disco card. Yeah, no, I'll tell you, I was also Dr. Demento when I was a kid. I love Dr. Demento. So I'm very, listen, if you haven't seen him yet, I think I'm a little bit on the spectrum, okay? I'm just very functioning. So just
That's
putting that out there.
idea. We could open the disco at the old China. The old Golden China.
We should just we should have a block party disco night in town. So a little, yes, I am a little on the spectrum. All right, so I think do we hit everything? And did I? Let me look at my phone has been blowing up, just with about all the stuff.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay. I'm not going to get into that. For the record, I am not as angry as my mother, and let's just leave it at that. Okay. My mother is an angry person.
Mother knows better.
Yeah. Richie Schiffer's watching. Hello, Richie. I will not repeat what this is, but for anybody that is watching, if you need a chain link fence, picket fence, any kind of fence, he is wholesale. So go up to 138. It's not an advertising. It's just, I'm just letting you guys know. If you need a fence, go see Richie. Tell him you're a cronk, and he'll probably do something for you. He probably won't.
That's
But
10% off for the Cronks.
Yeah, come on. He's got to do something. Yeah. And Sean on the golf, he was watching. Hopefully he's still watching. Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Thank you for pushing me into doing this. I mean, I'll be honest with you. When Sean first started, I still have the text. He wanted me to be his co-host. He's like, let's do a show together. And right from the beginning, I go, nah, I'm not in front of the camera material. I'm still not.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
I'm not in front of the camera material. I said, no, you just go do it, and I'll just do my memes, and I'll help you with whatever I need, whatever you need. I know what I need. I need a Pricks and cider.
10 of them.
And I'll tell you, Sean, you're still the man. I know
100%.
for a fact I'm going to watch this tomorrow. And the only thing I care about tomorrow, not the numbers, it's how many ums or how many ahs I said. That's all I care about is like, oh my
John, you're gonna have to critique me because I don't rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have to let me know
It's tough.
where my
It's
where my
tough.
strengths and my weaknesses are. Because
My
if I
God, it's tough.
rewatch, you'll never see me again. Sayonara.
Oh, it's tough. It is horrible watching. It's horrible rewatching me going. I'm like, I said, and
Do I really sound like that?
here's the thing. I made fun of Mike Loughran for doing that. I did. And I apologize. Mike Loughran, I'm looking right at you. I am sorry for all of your, because you know what? I do it too. I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. There you go. See right there. Right back to it.
Detective Mullins,
Hi.
thank you. You're the best. You're the best.
She better not have. She better not have. Oh, Eric, she likes you. I'm just gonna say she better not donate any money. Ties it up for 3 days.
We're not giving away
I
who
got
Detective Mullins
bills to
is,
pay.
are we?
Yeah. No, she knows. It's good. I yelled at her last time. I'm like, I can't touch that money for 3 days. Thanks a lot. It's my money. It's our money. It's our money. Sorry. So, all right.
So, John,
we gotta-
we're planning on
dude, we did 2 hours.
next Sunday, 7:00. And if
Yeah.
anything exciting happens during the week, there could be a surprise Thursday. Is that the deal?
Okay. Yes. People, we're going to try for every Sunday, 7 p.m. because pretty much it's on a night that nobody else is. So, hey, come see us. But once in a while, depending on the guest, and I'm about to have a little Pricks Insider, there it is. Because of the guests, we might do some Thursdays around 7:30 if like the guest that I talked about earlier. Love to have you on. I want you. Listen to that guest. I want you. I need you. I gotta have you. Please come on with us.
And
Whatever rules you want.
And I'll stay like quiet.
Yeah. No. Here's the thing.
No, trust me. That guest
No.
is more than welcome. I would love
That
to have
guest
that
is more
guest.
than welcome, and I
100%.
want you guys to actually have a face-to-face, right, rather than behind texts, so that each one of you guys understands it's not hard feelings. And social media is horrible. There's no sarcastic font on Facebook, so people know whether you're joking or not. They don't know whether you're poking them or if they're really mad.
The truth is, I see that person quite a bit because I'm in Canton now, and they're not bad people either. They may not agree with me, they may not like me, and that's okay, but doesn't mean I don't like them.
People, I'm going to spare you the newest breaking news. All right, as much as I want to put up this breaking news, I am not putting up the fact that Gary is watching our show from the porcelain throne. Okay?
I was going to
And
make
he
a
even
comment,
put it
but
on
I'm just
Facebook.
not going to make a comment. I can't do it.
Nope. I can't believe, Gary, you put that picture up.
Gary, best of luck, though.
Yeah. Hey, I avoided mine.
Yeah, no,
I didn't want to
don't
drink all
avoid it.
that
Don't
stuff.
avoid
Well,
it.
I didn't want to drink all that stuff.
For manning up and getting it done.
I didn't get the option of Gatorade. I didn't get the Gatorade option. If they
Listen.
gave me the Gatorade option, I probably would have done it.
The first time's for free.
What?
Once
do you
you
mean
do
the
it
first
once,
thing?
you'll be fine. The rest of the, doesn't matter whether they give you Gatorade or that white
No,
powder.
it's
It
the
just
prep
doesn't matter.
before. I wasn't drinking a gallon of that crap.
Either way, it's not easy.
And then go figure. Drinking a gallon, right?
We can't
With-
end the show like this. We just can't.
Do you know
it.
how hard it is to drink a gallon? Or at least in my mind, do you think how hard it is to drink a gallon? Do you know how much Pricks and Cider I probably drank a gallon of Pricks and Cider?
And you've stayed in that chair the whole time.
Yeah, no, I don't move. I'm like a camel. Yeah. My lovely lady humps. No,
I had to give you one of these.
oh, Gary. Yeah, no, I just so yeah, I did. I skipped mine. I do feel a little guilty for skipping it. I wish I hadn't, but I just didn't want to do the night. I wasn't afraid of it. I would have no problem with it. I'm gonna be half out, like I'm gonna be looped out, you know. But I guess I didn't want to do the homework. You know, that's what it was.
John, it's just a day off of work.
Oh yeah, no, that part I was fine with.
You know?
It was the night before.
Once it's over,
I didn't want
you got
I
the
didn't
rest
want
of
to do
the
the
day. You
homework.
do your thing.
Yeah, but I didn't want to drink a gallon of that crap that they made me go to CVS to go buy, and they didn't have it at the. I was like, I'm not going to Walgreens. They didn't have it at the first store. Say, not doing it. Yeah, so. But
We're gonna work on you, my friend.
Yeah. All right, let's say goodnight to people because we got 4 minutes to make it exactly 2 hours. So I'm gonna give Eric, you because we learned how to do this, Eric. You get the full. You get to finish it up.
Well, again, I'd like to. Tomorrow's a big day for the Pappas. They're having a 4.5 hour, I think 5.5 hours, from 11 to 4:30. Event so that they can create awareness to let's keep the Pappas open. It's important. Canton needs the Pappas. So all I gotta say is if you got 10 minutes or an hour, please show up Randolph Street at the Pappas.
All right, I gotta stop. I gotta stop you. We discussed this earlier. I have some questions for you about the Pappas.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it true that the Pappas could hold anywhere from 100 to 125, 150 students?
So when I was there, I think either the first or second time I was standing out there, somebody came out and they said I believe they said they could hold at least 100, but I thought I heard 125. And
is it true that over the past couple of years, they've been slowly reducing the numbers on purpose to get to the point they're at now?
From what I was told, the head person in charge now, who came in 2-3 years ago, has slowly been shutting down part of the facilities in there. Again, I don't know which buildings, but they're not all they're not all working facility right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like they've been slowly, progressively slowing this down. My thoughts are, unfortunately, that the decision was made years ago, but it's being implemented right now.
Right.
So it's really important to really get out there, show them you care. Doesn't matter, if it's 10 minutes, an hour, or if you can do 4, great.
Yeah.
Anything you
or
can
at least
do.
try, if you can't, drive by and show support.
And wave,
show
thumbs
support.
up.
Because it's no longer about the amount of kids that they have there now. It's the amount that they could have had all along.
35.
They could have had all along, but they purposely have done this to make it look. It's for optics. This was done for optics. Right? Did I lose
this?
you?
This was definitely done for optics. This was, my. I was there the day that the governor showed up.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any press there. So if the press isn't there, then there must not be good news to be had.
Right.
Or so it was obviously
the press was asked not to show up.
Yeah, but why would they be told not to show up? Because they don't want it in the news.
It happens. They don't want it in the news.
And I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, because that facility has got a lot of history. The people of Canton have always loved that facility. There were many events. There was the how many years was there a big 24-hour softball tournament to raise money?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
There's just so much history there, and Canton, that's a big part of Canton's history, and to see it maybe go away is sad.
It's a beautiful piece of land. It's always been a great story for what they've done for these people that let's call them students, right? At this, because it was called the Mass Hospital School before. It was always a feel-good story. They were helping the people that needed to be helped. My
Mhm.
mother used to work up there. When I was in school, my mother worked up there. Yeah. I think you have to try to save this thing.
100%. I have a
And if
sister-in-law
you
that
don't
worked
try,
there,
yeah,
and
right.
I've known a lot of people that have worked there in the past. That they went on to work at other hospitals, but at the same time, that was kind of they grew there. They had an opportunity to either volunteer or work there, and there was a lot to be said for being involved
Hmm.
with that facility, and it'll be a shame to see it go away.
Scotty McGinnis wants to know the schedule again. Tell him the schedule again.
So tomorrow it's from 11 to 4:30. I believe the following day that they'll be at the State House at 10 a.m. I don't know how long that's going to be, but tomorrow is 11 to 4:30 at the Pappas Rehab Children's Hospital.
Did you get that, Scotty? You're at everything. Scotty's at everything.
He is
Oh,
at everything.
Scotty's
There's
Mr.
nobody
Quiet, but
better
he's
than Scott.
everywhere. But he's
He really
everywhere.
is.
Guys, real quickly, if you don't want to give me a tip, but you do want to, you want something for your money, right? We're offering Canton Chronicle shirts at Printify Me. We have we got the Pricks Insider
Beer
mug,
Stein,
beer steins. We get the ladies undies. That's the back side of the shirt. Breaking news, Gary. That should be one of them. Breaking news. Gary's posting again. So we got some items. We got some beer flasks. Or it doesn't have to be a beer. It could be a flask for anything. It could be your water in case you're jogging that you want to put on your hip. So if you want to go to Printify Me, it just it helps out. And here I'm just clicking away at shit. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing anymore.
Hey,
Putting this
John.
back. Yeah.
I never
Yeah,
seen
we made
the up in that left-hand corner where it says, and I know everybody else can't necessarily see this, I don't
That one?
think,
Yeah.
but it says 2 hours and 3 minutes.
Oh, left
we
hand
real-
corner. So I was
we-
right hand corner.
We really have 1,094 people watching us.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeez, I'll tell you right now. 1,094 people that watched us.
All right,
What the hell is going on in your life?
in the chat, one time only.
Okay, real quickly.
You'll
go ahead.
get a shirt. Now you only get one.
Go
You
ahead.
only get one
ahead.
opportunity to put the number in, and
Yeah.
John will be honest. I know John. He's not going to lie to you.
Yeah. I'll
But
look
you
right now.
have to come up with the exact number of Pricks and Ciders that John drank during the 2 hours and 3 minutes that we've been on. And whoever gets that,
How am I gonna?
is-
How am I gonna? How? So how do I? Okay. How do I? No, you can only put one number up.
one
how do I
chance.
get
You
a
get
hold of
one
them if
one
I don't-
opportunity. You can't guess more than once,
You get a shirt.
and you get a shirt. John, I don't know the number. You do, so you're going to have to decide.
I'm looking right at
You're
him.
gonna
I'm looking
to
right at him.
Tell us who's the winner.
Yeah.
If I was going to guess, I would guess double digits, though. Yeah, double digits. Lisa, good job. That's probably close.
Haven't seen it yet. No, 18's too much. I was good tonight. You know what? 18's too much, but
3 hours, you do 18, though.
I could.
Yeah, I know.
Boston Brandy, got it.
Well done.
Boston.
Well done,
Brandy.
Boston Brandy.
Got it.
And that's two
Boston
more than
Brandy's
last
right
week,
on.
I think.
It is. It is.
But we didn't break the
Because-
2 hour mark. We were
because
at 1 hour.
I got
and-
yelled at. I got yelled at because we were doing a 1 hour sound check, and I kept going up to the fridge, and I'm like, "Hey, you might have to make a quick run for me." And they're like, "What?" I go, and I was told, "Do something else with your life for the next hour." And I'm like, "I am doing something."
John, I got a rules committee situation here. Did you just say that you were pre-gaming? Were you counting the pre-games in that 11, or are you 11 from the time you started?
No, it was from the start. I was
Okay,
like,
okay.
no,
So there was
no,
more like
it was 11.
14, 15, 16.
No, because
But
this
who's-
is 2
but
hours.
who's count-
I mean,
who's counting?
we've been in front of these cameras for almost 4 hours.
Yeah, since 4
Almost.
4 o'clock.
Yeah.
anyways.
Okay, so the 2 hours, I got them right here. So yeah, it was 11. It was 11. but I'm going to bed. I'm not driving. Right? I got to answer all my texts. I got to answer the text to the. Hey, I got to answer the text to the person you yell their name. You know who I'm talking about.
I do know who you're talking about.
I got to answer those texts. You know?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, though, just because I mentioned it, Scott's right. Pre-games don't count.
Hey, I have a message because this person to the person who keeps sending me the messages, I will show you how to text on YouTube if you want. One day in the afternoon, I'll show you how to do it. We got a lot of boomers. We got a lot of boomers on this show.
John,
I learned to.
Just tell everybody what the statistics are. What's the average age of our audience?
45 to 65. Yeah.
45 to 65. And I love those people.
Yeah. So here it is. I can't comment, but tell Gary I'm glad he loves Canton trees. By the way, I never got the gator. I don't know what the gator is, but whatever. So he's a 60-year-old boomer right there. I got a 60-year-old boomer that I will teach how to use YouTube this week if he wants me to. All right. So there you go. You know, and just tuned in. Wall to wall couldn't win. Wall to wall couldn't win. There you go. That was so I guess I'm reading chats that nobody's giving me money for. These aren't even super chats,
right? Yeah.
People. I'm just reading chats. Okay. All right. Wall to wall.
You're just having fun. Forget about the money. It's all about the fun.
Oh, Gatorade, not a Gator. Gatorade. He didn't get Gatorade either. So this person was talking about his. Everybody wants to talk about their colonoscopy. Okay, I skipped mine, and I'm getting everybody's texts about their colonoscopies. Jeez, who knew? Everyone was so open about that.
Hence our demographic for age.
Who knew? Everyone was so open about their colonoscopies. I was just gonna go to Home Depot for $50 and buy one of those little Makita, those little camera things. Those little camera snakes, and use one of them. Get myself all licked up and put it, and I can watch it on my phone and everything. I could do the whole at-home test. I could invent the whole at-home self colonoscopy test, right? Kind of like that poop thing that you mail, when you that colon guard. Well, we could do a whole thing where you do your own, and then you send the video in, so you don't have to go. You do your own. Right? You go buy the Makita thing at Home Depot, get yourself all licked up, you do it, video it, send that video to the doctors, and then they send you back whether you're good or not. What do you think?
I worry about you.
What? No?
You just said Home Depot and send it to the doctors in the same sentence.
Yeah, I don't know. Loads. I don't know. I had this whole. Listen, George is probably my brother's cringing at home, going, "Don't bring up Betsy's breast milk. Don't bring up Betsy's breast milk."
George is like, "You guys should have been off the air 10 minutes ago."
I know. We're supposed to do an hour, but yeah. So maybe next week, if someone in the chat remembers, ask me about Betsy's breast milk. It's just this. I'm telling you right now. I think the dairy farm is pulling one over on us. Right? They're getting us to drink other animals' milk when the milk is good for their own animal. Why aren't we drinking our own animals' milk? I want to have like these really not a farm, really nice like buildings where these women can we'll get into it where we can have milk. But anyways, I got a whole thing on this whole breast milk. It's good enough for bodybuilders, so it should be good enough for us. Yeah. I know.
I'm worried. My head goes. I'm so worried.
All right, let's before I get myself in any more trouble. let's
until next time.
It's like click and clack, the contract brothers. Let's say goodbye, everybody. Hey, for the just over 1,000 people that watch us, thank you so much for tuning in. And I guess we're gonna do next Sunday unless we get a show somebody that wants to come on Thursday. So Sundays, guys, potentially Thursday, but Sundays at 7:00. And yeah, let's I hope to see you guys. I hope all the Kronks come back. Hope we
Have
did
a
you
great
guys
night,
well.
everyone.
I hope we made you laugh. Thank you. Bye, guys.